New Zealand Interzone Underwater Hockey Championship. We have in white the women's Southern B team, black is the women's Northern A team. And off to a competitive start, but the refs have called it up. And looks like a stick infringement against our white team here, the women's Southern B. And the defence here wanting to get that puck out into the far corner, into that safe space. And we have the Northern A team driving it back into the danger zone and into the goal bin. And that's scored by number 11, Charlotte O'Connor, for the women's Northern A team. And there we have the Southern team taking off and heading into the puck, which is picked up by the Northern A team. And they've driven it out, but then straight back into the centre of the pool. And the Southern defenders looking to halt that drive. And Northern A team keeping it in the centre in front of that goal bin, and the Southern defender unable to hold. Although they might have held that out. Got onto the goal lip and then managed to drive it back into the corner. Excellent defence there from Southern. And holding it in the corner there as the players reset. And the Southern team look to drive it back, but Northern bring it back across the front of the goal bin. And in position there to drive it straight back into the goal bin. And the goal has been awarded to number 2, Hannah Kerwood, for the women's Northern A team. It's 2-0. There's the Northern team returning to the wall. And heading off for the strike, and again picked up by the Northern team and driven out towards the wall, and then turning it, looking like they wanted to go back in to the centre of the pool. And here they come. Southern defender there, but the Northern team outnumbered the Southern defenders, and a straightforward flick into the goal bin there for number 4, Olivia Coulter. It's 3-0 to the women's Northern A team. Okay, that's a fairly even strike there, picked up nicely and laid back by the Southern team, but now going out to the wall, and you can see the Southern defenders there looking to get down and try and drive that back against the wall. Northern players wanting to keep right in the centre of the pool, and the Southern defender there doing a great job getting it back into the safety of the corner, and players then regrouping, ready to see what they can do. So Southern B looking to drive it back down the pool, and Northern driving it out into the centre of the pool, ready to get it in front of the goal bin and again drive that in. And the goal has been awarded to number 6, Phoebe Arter. Northern players making their way back to the wall, and it's a team timeout has been called, and the coach is heading into the pool. So it's currently 4-0 to the women's Northern A team. And the players in that team, we've got Emma Ray, Hannah Kerwood, Becca Twig, Olivia Coulter, Danielle Gibson, Phoebe Arter, Marika Bavila, Rachel Cahoon, Gabrielle Hoskins, Rebecca Dean, Charlotte O'Connor, and Emma Bavila. So a really strong team there. Those names will be familiar to anyone who follows underwater hockey. In our Southern B team, we've got another great group of players: Chloe Jarvis, Isla Rowe, Mila Smith, Hayley Papritz, Maddie Meach, Isabella Wenzel, Isabella Williamson, Isabella McKean, Amelia Griffiths. There's a lot of Isabellas in there. And they look like they're ready to start off again. And again, nice pick up by the Northern team and keeping it in the centre of the pool. And the Southern B team looking to drive out to the wall there. Northern team with the momentum and bring it back off the wall and sitting on that back wall there. Southern B team defenders looking to hold it there and unfortunately unable to stand in the way of the Northern A team. But its goal has not been awarded. Stick infringement there, so it's an advantage to the Southern team. And got the ability now to look to clear it out from that danger zone and see if they can get back into the other half. So Southern B team taking that puck up towards the wall and getting a good drive on there. And Northern A team pretty strong in the centre of the pool there. So Southern looking to drive that out to the side again, get it onto the wall and slow the progress of those Northern A players. And Northern driving off on the 45 there, really strong swim and nice flick into the goal bin to finish that off. And that was number 10, Rebecca Dean. Okay, looks like the refs are ready to go. And Northern A team taking the strike and taking it off to the other side of the pool this time and driving it along the wall there. And Southern players looking to stop them. Northern really favouring getting into the centre of the pool and driving it straight into that goal bin. And goal has been awarded to number 7, Marika Bavla. Okay, just over 6 minutes to go, and the Northern A team have taken that strike and driven into the far wall And now bring it off the wall across the front of the goal bin, and being well defended there, shadowed right across to the wall, but the Northern team bring that back into that central zone out the front of the goal bin. Southern defender there, doing a nice job, number 6, Mila Smith, keeping it out, but the Northern team backing up nicely there. And again, number 12 for Isabella Wenzel, getting that puck out of the danger zone back into the safety of the corner. And players there, see that really nice passing back to the Northern players to get in position and backing up again and into the goal bin. And that was number 4, Olivia Coulter, for the Northern A team. So really tough game here for the Women's Southern B team, really having to do a lot of that defensive work and constantly be turning around and getting their bodies in position against this very strong Northern A team. And looks like we've got another team timeout. So a minute break. The score's currently 7-0 to the Women's Northern A team over the Women's Southern B team. And coaches in there giving their teams a bit of advice, and teams taking a bit of a breather for another 30 seconds. Okay, teams heading in. Northern A picking up that puck on the strike and driving over to that far side and making good progress down to the back wall, just taking it straight off the far wall and then backing it up and into the goal bin. And the refs have awarded that goal to number 13. No, there is no number 13. Maybe it was number 12. Not quite sure there. So this time coming to our side, and the Northern team driving really strongly through there onto the wall. And then they're looking to take it back across the pole, so stretching that defence right out. And Southern team holding on the wall there, but the Northern A team backing that up. And Southern B team doing a great job then to take that back into the corner, hold it there, get time for their players to reposition, and now look to see if they can drive it back up that wall. Northern players looking to bring it back in front of that goal bin, and Southern players getting in position and blocking that move. And Northern players now bringing it back out in front of the goal bin, stretching the defence out and looking to drive straight in at the full size of that goal bin. And goal has been awarded there. So we've got about a minute 40 to go in this first half. Score's currently 9-0 to the Women's Northern A team, and they've taken that strike, and Southern defenders have pushed them onto the wall. Northern team looking to get their rotation going and drive that down into the corner here. And we can see the Southern team trying to keep that defence going, and Northern team bringing it off the wall into that danger zone in the centre of the pool and laying it back for their team members to swim onto. Great defence here from number 3, Amelia Griffiths, to take that along the back wall and get it back on the wall for the Southern B team to try and see if they can clear it. But the Northern A team have got it back out there into the centre of the pool. Southern B defending across the pool, and Northern B coming again. Final line of defence there from the Southern team, but too many Northern A players there backing up and scoring that goal. And I believe that was number 8, Rachel Colquhoun, for the Northern A team. And 10 seconds to go in the first half. Black team, the Women's Northern A team, ahead 10-0, and it's half time. And we're back for the second half of Game 8. The Women's Southern B team playing the Women's Northern A team. And a good strike there from the Women's Northern A team, and they're looking to drive down and keep the puck in the centre of the pool as they've been doing in the first half. And we can see the Southern defence there just managing to keep it off the end of the goal bin, but they bring it back round the front of the bin and have scored a goal, and it's number 13. Now, we had a bit of a challenge with our record keeping because we had no number 13, but it turns out it's Emma Ray, and she scored 2 goals in the first half, and that's her 3rd goal to take the Women's Northern A team to 11, and the Women's Southern B team remain on 0. And ready to go again. And again, seeing strong strike there from the women, the Northern A rather women, and keeping it in the middle of the pool and then driving strongly down towards the goal bin. Southern team doing a good job to slow that drive, but not able to get it onto the wall, and so we see the Northern A team driving again to the goal bin, but good teamwork there by the Southern B team to drive it back to the wall, and see Northern A now coming again, but being forced away from their favourite bit of the centre of the pool, and they've managed an infringement. So Southern B team have the opportunity to take an advantage puck and see if they can get out of that danger zone. So the Southern B team looking to drive, but the Northern A team getting strongly on that puck, and look at that positioning of their players in front of the puck looking to attack the goal bin, and the Southern B players really trying to get that defence, get that puck out of the danger zone, and unfortunately not enough bodies on the ground there to keep the Northern A team out, and that's been awarded to Olivia Coulter for the Northern A team. So see the Northern team heading to the back wall and the subs into the sub bench in the background there. And the refs are ready to go. And good pick up there by Northern and driving it out to that wall on the far side. And the Southern B team looking to get in there and keep it back on the wall out of the danger zone. Northern passing it back and getting it out into the middle of the court. And again, backing up as the Southern B team push out, and unfortunately leaving that goal bin undefended for a moment there, but managing to get down, and the Northern players were again too dominant in the goal area, and that goal has been awarded to, I think that was number 8, Rachel Cahoon. Referees are ready to go again. And again, the Northern A team getting some good momentum off the strike and driving down the pole, keeping the puck in the middle of the pole where they have a lot of options open to them. But the Southern B team defenders trying to keep that out, but too hard to to keep it out of that goal face when you have all the players there. And once again, it was Olivia Coulter there finishing off for the Northern Women's A. Scores 12-0, and we've got 12 minutes to go. So another strong strike from the Northern A team, and now driving down the far side of the pool, but keeping in front of the goal bin, and another goal scored with that nice flick to finish. And this time it was Emma Ray. Got the great new screen up and running here at the Wellington Regional Aquatic Centre, so everyone who's poolside can see the live action, just like on the live stream. And it's a great opportunity for everyone to see what's happening. And so get your friends and family down to the pool, everyone. Come and cheer everyone on, because we'll have some good close games coming up throughout the day and over the weekend, and it's really great to be able to show people what's going on and see the action poolside for a change. Got another team timeout here, so the coaches are just having a chat to their teams. And the puck picked up there by Northern A and driven down towards the far side of the pool. And the Southern B team defenders getting in there to try and slow that progress, but Northern again trying to get that puck out in the centre of the pool and put it in position where they can see the whole of that goal bin ahead of them, and then you can see that big flick going in there and great backing up to make sure that it doesn't get tipped out. And that was number 4, Olivia Coulter, doing the damage again. So Northern again getting the momentum going off that strike, and the Southern B team have held that momentum and are bringing the puck out to the wall, and looking to slow down the progress of the Northern team, but Northern bring it back off the wall, and really strong drive there, which was unable to be stopped by the Southern B team. And that looks like that was number 8, Rachel Cahoon, driving so strongly through the defenders there. See those players driving strongly into the centre of the court. And again, very strong start by the Northern A forwards there and driving it through the centre of the pool. Southern doing a good job there just to bring it out to the side and see if they can get that defensive pattern working. We know that Northern will try and bring it back into the centre of the pool so that they can drive again. And so we see the Northern player here bringing it back, passing it back, but picked up by a Southern player there. And Northern now have got control of it, taking it wide, right across that goal face and bringing it back again. Southern B defending there, getting their bodies down nice and low and trying to get it back along that back wall, but unable to hold it out from those Northern players. And the referees have not awarded a goal there and have given an advantage to the Southern B players, so it's a good reward for them for getting in position there to defend that end of the goal bin. And nice pass out there, but well picked up by the Northern A team, and now the Southern B team take it out to the wall and waiting there for her teammates to get down there on that rotation and see if they can start moving back along the wall. And slightly static play here as those rotations go, and then Northern A team get it off the wall, but great defence there. But unfortunately, too many Northern players getting and the goal has been awarded to number 7, Marika Bavila. So the Northern players have taken it off the strike to that far wall and now bring it back across, closely shadowed by number 3 there. But the referees have picked up an infringement for the Northern A team and pushing them back and giving the opportunity for the Southern B team to look to clear this away. So down they go. And nice pass out wide and really strong swim from the Northern A team to look to start driving that down the wall, get control of that puck again. Southern players holding it in there, but the Northern team now bring it out to the centre of the pool and really forcing the Southern B team to defend hard, but Southern B team doing a great job there to get it back out into the corner and trying again to see off the Northern A team from the front of that goal bin. And ref's call here, it's gone over the edge of the court. And so we'll have an equal puck restart. And we're in the last 2 minutes. So the Southern B team will really want to hold out the Northern A team, and so they're taking it to the wall there and looking to hold it in, and the Northern team you can see here positioning to take it off, get it out in front of that goal bin and then drive down hard towards the goal bin. Southern team members getting their bodies there, getting down to try and push it out, but Northern team have managed to get it back in that far end of the goal bin, and that's been awarded to number 11, Charlotte O'Connor. And clock will be ticking down now to the end of the game. Fortunately, we've just lost our clock from the screen here. And looks like this will be the last strike of the game. Northern pick that up, drive straight down the centre of the court. Southern doing well to try and take this out. Number 3 there, Amelia Griffiths again, trying to defend off out of that centre zone, but picked up again by Northern, driving really strongly. Lots of blue bodies there at the end of the goal bin. And it's time. So that's the end of that game. And so strong win there for the women's Northern A team, and some really good defensive plays by the Southern B team there, but a tough game for them. And we'll be back soon.
What's up? What's up?
Do we have more scoring sheets? We don't have anyone to score. We need to score them.
Oh, for the next game?
Yeah.
That's a Tony question, sorry.
Yeah, where is he?
He's out by the score bench currently.